All right, y'all. It is, I don't even know what day it is. I don't even care. Whenever you see this, thank you for watching either way, but I'm back. And I'm gonna do a plan with me. And maybe some other videos this week, so let's get to it. Okay, y'all, so I'm doing on my cat, y'all. Let me lift this up a little bit. There. Can't see it no more. We'll do some updates. I'm gonna do my catch-all plan with me. I do have a lot of updates to tell you though. So first off, William's good. It's just a blockage, intestines twisted. There's nothing else wrong with him. It's, thank God. He still has a little bit of cramping, not that much. And he's just eating slowly. He's not eating like all this stuff. So yeah. I did get some Happy Mail, a lot of it recently, and I have not done any of it. So be ready for a big haul video pretty soon for sure. I did get the part 365. Super excited. We'll be doing something with this too. That's one thing that I was happy about. I have not gone through this at all. And this little horse guy, or you're the horse actually, he's super cute. But we're gonna go through it. I just got it from Killer Plan 2. And I didn't share these with y'all, but I did get the whole collection from the Nights collection. And I got some earrings that they gave me. That was the side thing. That, if you follow on Instagram, you know, understand. That was an inside thing between me and Gabby. I mean, Gabby, me and Abby. Sorry, Abby. But yeah, I got the whole collection for this. It's super, I haven't gotten to it. And I'm gonna use it. I don't even care if it's winter. Because winters here in Texas are just like regular fucking days. So yeah. And then Black Friday shopping from Burst. So I need to add these to my, I need to add them to my folder, not photo album thing. Put that there. Black Friday shopping, I got these, which are the indigenous ones. They're super pretty. I didn't get all of them. I just got what was there, what was available. But I really like these a lot. I think I had seen these with Christy first, and Christy sent me the first one. So yeah, like, she's cool. This one's awesome too. And I do have some in my shop too that I like. But they're really cool. These are really different. And then I got the Latina collection from her. It's just 5 sheets. I really like this one. And this page too. And then the Christmas stuff from her, which I will be using pretty soon. And then she gave us, I ordered a set of these, and she just gave us 1 and 2 for that one. So. Excited. A lot of stuff to go through, and a lot of stuff I get to organize in my little folder stuff for her in my Abby thing. So let me go through this. I don't know if y'all want me to do this one. I was thinking about doing one at least like once every video or so. You know what I mean? Maybe we can do one. Cut this entire page. Let's do a simple one. Let's see what we can do in here. Do some rubbings with a pencil. I don't know what that means. Scribble wildly, violently, with recklessness, abandon. Tear strips. Tear strips, rip it up. We can do that one. Let's do this. Like I said, I want to do one with laced. And not me trying to keep it in the line right when it's supposed to be all a fucking mess. To me, this is like a crossword puzzle type of thing. Like you're just working crossword puzzles. That's all it is. To me, that's kind of what it is. But I kind of like it. It's actually kind of therapeutic in a way. I don't know why. There, one page down. We did that one. Should I get a cover for it? Since it's gonna be like in the new things, and I'm starting this one. I think I should. Let me know in the comments if I should get a book cover, like a cover for it, or if I should just leave it like this. I think I should just leave it this way. I'm gonna be carrying it around everywhere if it wants me to do stuff outside. I'm not gonna fuck up a cover that I purchased, even though I purchased that, but still different. Wanted to show you all this stuff too. I finally put them all in here. I didn't show y'all what I just showed you what I got, but I put them all in here. I haven't touched these. Like I told you, my Live Love Posh stuff has become a collection. I get it just because I have them. I already know that. Whether I use it or not, it's fine. For me, it's just a collection now, just to have the whole collection. It turned into that. If I use some, I use some. If I don't, I don't. It's not gonna bother me then. And then this is the latest one. So I put on here. These are all her loose leaf paper so far. So I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then, no, 12. And then 2 dividers. So good. So yeah, it's really cute. I still like the idea. I'm still gonna get the other one, but I'm gonna wait for that one. And I am going to use Live Love Posh here. So this month I've used Perky. It's just random shit that I put in here. Birthdays, vacations. I didn't put that in here because I haven't taken a picture of this yet. This is last month. That's last week's. This is the current week. I didn't post this and I just forgot to because I was just writing it in and I was like, shit, I didn't take pictures. It was such a crazy week because Will went into the hospital on Tuesday. Then he got admitted Wednesday early morning, like at 12 or 1. So then he was in hospital Wednesday, Thursday, Friday night. He finally came home like before I got out of work at 8:30. I didn't have to stay because everybody cleared out early. So I didn't have to stay that late. So I stayed. I think it was like 7:30. I got out and I went to go pick him up because he was already out. So, and then Christmas is already next week. So it's 1 full week for me, and then I go on vacation. Woohoo! Super excited about that. I'll be able to sleep in, maybe get some other stuff going on. So this is Christmas Love from Live Love Posh. I was debating whether to use this one or from CapCut, but I stuck with Live Love Posh because there was something on here that I know I saw that I liked. Oh, it was this one, this clear set. This is like Jessica. I wonder if that's supposed to be her. Let's see what we're supposed to do here. Florals. Ooh, this one's really pretty. Do I may use that one? Oh wait, this is it. This is with the big ass sticker. Yeah, this is it. Oh yeah, this is useful. I like this one a lot. And there's 2 stickers of each, so it doesn't, 2 sheets of each, so it doesn't really matter. So it works because I can use one and have another one. So that's still whatever, still cool. My washi cutters, I'm gonna use this. I haven't been able to find my blade. I don't know where my blade is. I took it with me somewhere and I don't know where it's at. But I do have this one. I just don't like that. And washi cutter. I have that already. But I do need a washi though. What am I gonna use for washi? I don't know. You know what? I found one actually. I found one. I still need to send the rest of my PR team this stuff. I think I'm just gonna order them from, like, when I get paid, I'm just gonna send it to them. Because I never send it to them and I still have them there. Pretty bad. I'm gonna use this washi. Even though it's pretty light compared to that, but it's fine. We'll make it work somewhere or another. Most of the time my wash is just like, not even there. It's just like in the background. But we do need boxes, so this is just decorative. Has some boxes in the back. Let's see. We could do a pink one. Ooh, the beach one. Oh, this is super pretty too. I forgot how cute this sticker book was. Look at that. You already know, I already started it too much. I'm gonna use that. And then we used the functional one from her as well. So I wonder if I can get, I think the Whimsy Luxe ones are a little too bright for this. But let me just use this. Let me put the boxes down like usual. Let's see, what are we gonna use? I may change the dates on here, I don't know yet. Just stick with the vibe too. So the bad thing is, it's like I have all these sticker books. Yes, they're all cute. But the good thing is I don't save the ones that I actually like a lot. I actually use them because I want to see them on the paper. So that's a good thing. See, I'm not that bad. Big ones down first. So Tuesday night, we made dinner, or he made dinner and we ate or whatever. It was real simple. It was like macaroni and I think it was like the first meal we ever cooked. He cooked us, and I was like, dude, I'm always cooking and cook from here on out. But I was busy, so I couldn't really cook and I was working. I think he like made like country sausage and like macaroni and like baked beans. I was like, it's like a struggle meal, maybe. I don't fucking know. My mom always told me I wasn't a buen pobre. Like, I was never a buen pobre. So we ate that or whatever, and after that, I saw him kind of like, you know, whatever, walking around. And I was like, what's wrong with him? But I didn't pay attention to it, and then I got busy doing something else, and I was like, fuck, and I forgot, and I was like, then when I saw him, I was like, dude, he does look bloated. And in my head, I was thinking like he looks like his stomach looks bloated. So didn't pay attention, and then finally, when he came to lay down, I heard him like coming up, and then I was like, I got up and then I went to the restroom and then I came back. He was like, no, wait. And I was like, what? I was gonna hug you, just kiss you goodnight, you know, whatever. He was like, I know, but I was like, you look bloated. And he was like, yeah, I have bad stomach cramps, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, well, you wanna go eat to like urgent care? He was like, no. And then I was like, well, you need to do something because, you know, whatever. And I was like, well, I told him, I was like, I have those, I have the pills if you want, the pills for like, for stomach cramps if you want. He was like, yeah, I'll take some, I'll try that or whatever first. And I was like, okay. So he took that and he was still, then he got up and threw up, and I was like, chingados, it's gonna be something else then, right? So from there, that's when I was like, yeah, we have to go to the ER. He was like, no. And I was like, yes. But he didn't want to go, so I was like, fine. I'm not going to force you to go somewhere you don't want to. It's cool. But then after, an hour or so, he was like, no, I think I have to go. I was already asleep. And I was like, okay. Told you shit a long time ago, but you won't listen to me. Of course, I didn't say that, but I was like, okay, let's go. So we went. Was there for a little bit. They were like, well, we think it's like a little thing that's going around, you know, it's going like kids have gotten it. We just got a patient in that has the same way. Abdominal pain, real painful, cramps, blah, blah, blah. And we think it's that. They were like, okay. So like, they're going to just to be sure, we're going to do a CT scan and blah, blah, blah. They did a CT scan, they did the x-ray, they're like, it's actually a blockage. We're gonna have to admit you. And I was like, holy fuck. And then, well, I went from one thing to another, and it was just a fucking mess, a shit show. And then they scared both of us with, you know, it could be this, it could be that, and I was like, oh fuck, that's all I fucking need right now. Not me being like fucking like selfish, like, oh, it's going through me, like it's my problem. But like, you know, it's just, I don't need that added stress right now with dealing with that kind of stuff. And it's just, I was just like freaking out. And then when we went to the ER, they made the situation worse because they put him in the oncology department, like oncology side. I got there and they're like, oh, he's in the oncology side, it's right here. I was like, fuck me. I was like, where is he again? Like, come again? So then that's when they said whatever, and I was like, fuck. I was like, okay. I was like, Ray, you can do this. Just. So as soon as you walk into the hospital, it's like a chapel. What do you mean? Like, you go and pray, blah, blah, blah. So I went in there. I put my bags down. There was a lady in there. And then, crazy enough, she talked to him like she was talking to like, first off, it was weird. Something really weird came, and then I was like, Because I was walking out, and then I could have sworn I heard her say it's gonna be okay, you know, whatever, right? Like, I was like thinking back, I was like, how did you know my name, right? And so when I was getting ordered, I turned around, I was like, oh, thank you. And she was like, excuse me, and I was like, thank you. And she was like, confused as all. I was like, didn't you just tell me it'd be okay? She was all. She looked at me, I was crazy, I was like, never mind. I just walked out, I ran out, and I was like, it's fine. I was like, I don't want her to think I'm crazy. I'm in a hospital. They're gonna put me in this fucking hospital right now. I can keep me here. But it was just, you know, whatever. After I walked out, I just got like chills. And it just stayed like that. So I went to go see it. Will was already there, and he was like, they're giving you ice chips and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, that's a good diet to be on. You know, maybe I should start that pretty soon too. And then he was like, nah, it really sucks. Like, we were just talking, we stayed there for a bit. And then came home, and I was going to feed the girls. I made something for them to eat, you know, stuff like that. And it was what it was, but I'm just glad it's over. He has to go see his doctor. His primary on Monday. So they see what they tell him. So we'll find out if they gotta do anything else for him or whatever. And go from there, basically. The only thing that like freaked me out was this man doesn't have a worry. He doesn't worry about stuff like, especially hospital stuff or medical stuff, like I fucking stress the fuck out. Will doesn't. You know what I mean? Like he's like, well, they're gonna do this medically, blah blah blah. And of course he's a paramedic and fireman or whatever, so he knows all that stuff. But at the end of the day, I'm just like still stressing the fuck out. But yeah, I reached out because I don't like. I talked to a few people, and some people like reached out to me too, before I made that post or whatever. But they knew they knew something was up because I didn't really post anything. I was just posting like random stuff, but nothing personally or whatever. So, it's just I felt in a way like at a time like that I felt kind of helpless because I don't have. I was telling my friend Sandra from work, she was talking to me about like whatever was going on, and she was like, if it is this, you'll be fine, this is what they're do, because her husband went through the same thing and it started off almost the same way. So she called me just to be like check on me. And so when I was talking to her, she was just like, hey, we talked, and she was like, I'm here if you need me, blah blah blah. And I was like, yeah, I know. I was like, and she was like, but you still need to talk to somebody. But it's good. You have to have somebody to talk to. And I was like, no, I understand. And I told her, I was like, it's just like all my friends. And this is no way to make y'all feel bad or anything like that. That's not my intent here. But like all my friends passed away. All my friends that pretty much knew me from like when I was little. Most of them passed away. So it's like I don't have anybody really, whatever, like that can like pop. It's weird. And the other people we don't talk, and I'm not gonna talk to them about my stuff either. But like the ones I really talk to a lot, they're no longer here. So it's awkward, you know what I mean? You go through this and then you're like, who do you talk to? It's like, well, fuck you. The person you used to talk to before about it is gone. And then if that person was there, you can talk to the person, and it's like, well, they're gone too. So it's just crazy. It's crazy, and they never thought I'd be going through it. But like they say, such is life. It's just, you don't know what it is until like it comes close to you or hits you home. It hits home. So but my planner friends were there, and I appreciate y'all. Anna Bean too, she was the best. I can always, like, Anna Bean's the one I can always count on when I need like my faith checked or anything like that. And I know y'all hear me talk about her a lot, but she's really, really awesome. I love her to death. Since the first day I met her, actually since the first time I actually commented on her video, and when I saw her, when she met me at Planner Beach, the very first time, like, it was always, I love her to death. Love her to death. Okay, so we got this down. Now we can start doing the stickering of everything. I use it pretty much the same concept all the time for my boxes. It's just different boxes. I always put it so it scatters, and I always have dots. But it's always the boxes, dots, boxes, dots. I mean, boxes, and then it would go over here. So since it's not here, so it's like this. I guess it'd be better explained like it's, you know what I mean? Blank, boxes, boxes, blank, blank, boxes, boxes, blank. That's the only way I can explain it. So that's what I usually do with that. And I may use, let me see. I want to use the lights, but I don't want to string them up on top. But we'll figure that out later. This sticker though, I'm gonna put on first because it's super cute. There's a little ghost in the picture. So cute, so cute. And then I do want this sticker too because I'm gonna put him up somewhere because that's a little doggy there. But this one I want to, I already have plans for it up here. But I do want to cut this part off so it looks pretty flush. I don't want that little hat to come off. I'm gonna cut his little hat off if I put him up that high. Just drop it down a little bit. Drop it down, get your ears longer. Y'all weren't expecting that shit, right, at all? Right there. Maybe I'll put him down right, this little thing up here. No. Keep them there. I cover the dates onto some of these things that I personally know, what's the 18th. So the 19th and I know, pretty much. That's why I don't mind covering certain things up. Let me get this tree down. I'm gonna put them next to this side over here. That's that. And maybe let's put a very book mess. We can put the books on the other side. Yeah. Let me put these books away for right now. I think that's all I can add there. Let me just add this little bit of Nope. But I will add it here though. That will maybe come off later, but we'll see. Okay, let's come back on this side. Oh man, I may have to cover up that box. I think we are. So we can lift it up. It did come up. All right, so let me figure out what I'm gonna put next to this thing first before I even start. Maybe this little Mary book mess, or let me see. If I put it down there, let me cut this flush again. So I forgot what I was telling you about the whole thing with that, with Will, but point is he's good now, and everybody checked on me and appreciate everybody that did and all that stuff. That's all I have to say about that. Appreciate y'all. That looks fine there. Ho, ho, hold my book. Let's do this ebook. Or, let's see. Oh, I can do the. Just do a little hot cocoa, maybe. Which I don't have to do that much to it either way because I think I can just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. Leave well enough alone sometimes. You got to. Let's see, let me add this thing. There. Maybe just a this right there. I think we're gonna be done with that because I'm not gonna be stressing about that one little piece that's just irking me so bad because of where I placed that. No. No. That looks fine, but I need to put something down here though. And I think I'm gonna put this hold my book. Yeah, or I can just use half of this thing. Yeah, that's it. Let's see. Let me cut this part. Take that part off. Save that piece. Just cut this bottom part off. Who y'all planning to use next week for Christmas? Like what planner company or shop, or who y'all planning to use? I have to use a couple. I don't have to, but I'm gonna use a couple of them. I'm actually gonna use probably Cuteness Boutique. I think all of the main ones: Cuteness Boutique, Verse Planning, Color Plan, Live La Posh, Brandy, which is Perky's. I'm gonna use all of those for like different planners I have. Then I think I finally set up I finally got the lineup for my stuff too, so I'm kind of excited about that. My lineup is finally complete, I think. So I can't wait to start that. And I may set up my planner for my main planner with that too already. One of them is really heavy and one side is not. That's the only thing that bugs me right now. But I'll fix that real quick. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do, is use a couple of shops. That's the plan, I think. I think that balanced it up pretty well. Really quick too. These little sleigh is super cute. And I'm gonna use that. And I think that's good. I'm not gonna add no more. I think we're done. For real, we're done. I need a quote though. All the jingle ladies, jolly vibes only. I don't know how I feel about the cutoff girl. I think I'm gonna force myself to use it because it's just like, what is she there for? Let's use the snowflake wishes. In the world of Grinches, be a Cindy Lou. No, thank you, I'll be a Grinch. As you can tell, I do like the Grinch. That was just my car is like mean one too that I displayed as that. But it's just like the whole explanation with that is my friend, I got my car when my friend passed away. It was a year exactly when, she passed away. And we were always into cars. And when we would go and we would drink or whatever, and I'm not saying to do this, but we used to go and drink and drive around 1604 and all that. And it's just a loop, but we used like, oh, we gotta drink the beer before we get to the next stop, so we'll drink it. And then we'll stop at the next stop and then go again. And we'll just have the radio on full blast with the music. And that'd be our Friday night or Saturday night, that's it. It was fun, you know what I mean? Like, we didn't have to go to the bars, we didn't have to go to the clubs, we didn't have to do none of that. It was just a fun night. I don't know how I feel about this in here in the middle of these. It's gonna work though. So yeah, let's get the dots in. And I think that's all we're gonna need. So I need 1, 2, maybe 3. Okay, so let's get 3, one color, 3 the other color. The other color, which I probably won't need, so I'll just get 2. And let's get 2 of those. And yellow. I've always liked the color yellow. I just suddenly started and it's to me it's because I guess it just looks white. I don't know. I just learned what yellow kind of was really, but it's not a buying color. But yeah, these tweezers are kind of nice though. I'm not gonna lie to you, I kind of like them. I still prefer my knife though. I will always prefer my little knife, my little Leatherman. And I have these, let's cover these up as well. One more dot. We can put it up here on this one. Okay. That came out pretty cute. I like it a lot. Were you gonna change the dates though, or now? Let's see. These. It's not big though. You change it to Monday, Tuesday. I don't know how we're gonna put Wednesday in, but I may have to cut it. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I don't know what song that's from. I tell you, I have a radio in my head and it's constantly playing. Constantly. It's on go all the time. Put that there and I don't know where my whiteout's at. I'll worry about that later. Sunday, Saturday. Okay. Fuck it. Alright, y'all, that's it. Let's put it back in my planner and we're ready for next week. Okay. So that's it for this one. Pretty simple, pretty basic. You know what I mean? Nothing like too serious. Hope you like it. I do. I like it a lot. Like this is my favorite kit. I forgot. It's that one I was going to use before. It's my favorite kit from this book. Okay. Other than that, y'all take care. Love you a lot. Thank you for sticking around. Again, another long video for me and all the other stuff, but. Of course, I appreciate y'all. And I'm happy to finally be back with y'all. But yeah. Again, of course, don't ever let nobody take your... Don't ever give nobody power to, you know, to ruin your day. And we're still doing the gratefulness in the morning. Okay, so give yourself grace in the morning. Even if you want to go to that job, the job pays for your stickers and all that. So do that next year. It's coming around. We can't go in a bad mode. We can't be negative in the beginning of the year. So love you a lot. Y'all take care, and I'll see you again. I'm gonna try to do videos all week for y'all. If not, I need to start going live on YouTube. Let me know if y'all want that. I can do that probably. It'd probably be easier for me to do that shit. I know there's a planner that does that. She goes live. I think I caught her this last video she did, or maybe it was another video. I saw part of it only because I had to go do other stuff and I just caught it. I can't even think of the name for whatever. I'm really bad. I need to comment on other people's stuff too. But yeah, I need to be more explorative in YouTube instead of just being in my little inner circle. But yeah, because I usually just comment on everybody's stuff that's on my stuff. I'll go into their stuff and look at their stuff, and then whoever comes up, I go into there. So yeah, But anyway, I love you a lot. Y'all take care, and I'll see you again tomorrow or the next day. Love y'all. Bye.